In 4 days, this entire series comes to a breaking point. I'm headed to Texas to see if I can become the last person standing at the Summit Backyard Ultra. The winner of this race will earn a spot on Team USA for the 2026 Backyard Ultra World Championships.
And I really like this guy, Mark Dowdle.
Yeah.
Seems like a beast.
This week is going to be light as it comes to lifting and running, as I am on a heavy taper leading into this weekend. Today was a push day. We had bench press as one of the alpha points. It was the top 4. Again, if you want to know what the JST Olympics are and how the points work, go to this video to check that out, or wherever it's going to be. I benched 235 for 3 reps. And yes, I know my back is off the bench, but I'm working on it, okay? The basketball alpha point was an absolute grind today. Weinman was a powerhouse and a pain in the butt, but we still got that top. Here are the highlights from today.
Oh, thank you. Oh, gosh. Go up with it, go up with it! Nice, Gabe. Go up with it. Bucket, good. You pick up your dribble when you're down. Bucket, good, that's 2. Bucket. Bucket. That's game. What up, Alex?
Then it came time to head over to STA for my first official speaking gig. The purpose of the presentation was built around this idea of how to sacrifice and suffer meaningfully.
Okay, I just pulled into St. Thomas Academy. I'm about 30 minutes away from giving my presentation and speech. I'm nervous. I'm excited. It feels like I'm about to step onto the football field for the first time. I'm nervous because I want it to go well. I'm nervous because I want to get my message across and have it land with at least with somebody in that room. But I know at this point, all the preparation has been done and I'm giving it up to God at this point in time. And so I'm just gonna pray. Amen. Let's go get it.
For that as well. So give me a hand in welcoming Mark Dowdle. Awesome. My goal today is that you walk out of here pondering 2 very important questions. What pain in my life am I trying to outrun? And what would my life look like if I chose to confront that pain and stepped into the shoes of the person that I'm called to be? I felt completely alone. And at that time, I'd experimented a little bit with alcohol. But now it was my medicine. Now it was what I used to cope with what that message left behind. It was the way in which I could deal with what I really didn't know how to face. Because you can't outrun grief. You can't bury pain. You can't ignore it. You can't pretend like it doesn't exist. The only way to deal with it is to accept it, sit in it honestly, and then move through it together one step at a time. That's what running taught me. The pain that you're sitting with in your life right now is not pointless. That whatever you walked in here with might be the very thing that somebody else in this room needs to know, that they're not alone in their pain. My loops are 50 to 54 minutes. If I run the loop in 50 minutes, then I sleep for 5, and then I eat for 2, and then I sit for another minute or so before I have to get on the start line. So I'm sleeping for 5 minutes at a time for 60 hours. The Arrowhead is one of the toughest 50 ultramarathons in the world. Happens in northern Minnesota, 135 miles. International Falls to Tower, Minnesota in January. And there's 3 aid stations. You got to pull a sled behind you. So, yeah, 7,000 feet of vertical gain in snow. It sucks. I'm going back this year. What's up? To answer your question, I've never run a non-beer mile, so I don't know. But my fastest beer mile is a 5:49. I don't even know who that is. No, I know. Goggins was actually the guy that got me into running. I'm just making a joke. Yeah. My wife calls them poor Mark days because I become an infant child.
Walking away from the speech, I really did feel like it went well. I spent about 10 to 15 minutes with the dean of students, who's a guy I went to college with, the head football coach, who was my special teams coordinator at St. Thomas. One of the things that Luke told me yesterday, the best lessons that he got from a coach, is that he doesn't care if the kids like him at 17. They care if they appreciate and respect what they did when they're 25. But overall, I had a really enjoyable experience. I definitely want to do more of those and get better at presenting my ideas. And I know I've had a few of you reach out to me in the comment section and then DM me or send me an email about how I can come speak to your team or your school. Feel free to email me or hit me up on Instagram. Lastly, as we dive into the later parts of this week, this will be my last YouTube video that I upload before the race because Lucy and I will be driving down to Marble Falls, Texas, where the race is happening. Everything's going to be live streamed. It's Summit Performance Training is the YouTube of the event. They will be live streaming everything there. If you want up-to-date information on me personally, you can head over to my Instagram channel, follow me there. Me and my wife will be updating that as best as we possibly can. And let's go find out if I can earn a spot on Team USA. I'll see you on the other side.